In the Mix is presented by California Pizza Kitchen. Visit them today at the Holiday Resort Hotel.
Good day and welcome back to In the Mix. We are here at the Hyatt for a special edition of At the Bar. I am with Jason DeLeo. He is a wine sommelier from Singapore. Hi Jason, how are you doing?
Good, how are you today?
Good, welcome to Guam.
Thank you, it's my first time.
So what exactly is a wine sommelier?
Well, a wine sommelier is kind of the chef of the front of the house. He's the one that kind of pairs all the dishes that the chef does for the people in the restaurant.
Mm-hmm. But what kind of, I guess, studies goes into being a wine sommelier is a wine expert, right?
In a way, yes, as a wine expert. So it's the kind of studies is you're really studying each area around the world that produces wine, but also tasting wine. So you have to kind of really experience the different vineyards and different wine regions around the world to kind of understand what produces wine from Italy, what produces wine from California, what produces wine from France.
Now, we were talking a little bit earlier. You actually are originally from Philadelphia, but you are based in Singapore. Now, how did that happen? Because it's a pretty far distance.
Yeah, so originally from Philadelphia, that's where I grew up, but kind of that wine bug took me to different parts of the world. I started in schooling in the UK and then went down to Germany, and that's where kind of my wine bug started. So I started in culinary arts, and then the wine thing kind of jumped from there.
Okay, so you were here on Guam. Your company hosted a dinner to talk about this Silverado winery, right? So tell me about the different wines that you presented, I guess, and what they pair with.
Yeah, so Silverado Vineyards, it's from Napa Valley. It's owned by Ron and Diane Miller, which Diane Miller was the daughter of Walt Disney. So you know Walt Disney World?
Yes,
so that's the,
yes.
She decided after being the daughter of Walt Disney, she wanted to actually have a vineyard in Napa Valley. Yeah.
And so tell me about the wines that you have here.
So at the dinner we had a Sauvignon Blanc from Yountville, Napa Valley, which kind of pairs with anything that's fresh and easygoing, and also you can have it by itself. Fresh and easygoing meaning mozzarella and prosciutto, some ceviche, easy things like that. Then we had the Silverado Weinberg Chardonnay from Carneros, which you have Carneros in both Napa and Sonoma. And this went well with a fish dish, cod, a nice cod with a miso soup. Then we had the Silverado Merlot, which is about 90% Merlot, because in California, to call it a Merlot or a Cabernet, it has to have 85% of the varietal. And then we paired this nice with a short rib, a slow roasted short rib. And then at the end, we also finished with a Cabernet, the estate grown, with the chocolate dessert dish.
I think you have one of the best jobs in the world.
Sometimes. All the traveling kind of can mix it up too.
So where are you heading off to next?
Well, after this, I head back home for about 7 days, and then I have to do another Silverado wine dinner in Bangkok.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to meet you.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
All right, stay tuned. In the Mix continues after the break.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Más.